in Vegas and beyond, and I'm gonna have to do a voiceover because I keep getting copyright strikes on my videos, which is stupid as hell, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna do a voiceover to drown out all the audio from the original video, because this is the second copyright strike I've gotten in the last 2 days, I think, for videos that aren't even out yet. They're private videos. They're scheduled to come out over the next 2 months or 3 months or whatever, and I'm getting copyright strikes for private videos. Apparently YouTube hates me. I don't know. My videos are not even monetized yet, so this is fucking bullshit. But anyway, I only have 30 subscribers, so I feel like I'm being singled out by YouTube. 2 copyright strikes in 2 days. And I don't feel like there was anything wrong with either video, but it is what it is, and I'm going to do what I can to resolve the issue. So, I think this what am I saying? This voiceover will be for the Let's Go Sourcing. This is the second time I tried to record this, and I fucked up the first time too. Let's Go Sourcing Goodwill. God, why is that so hard to say? It's not, but for some reason today for me it is. Probably because I'm not in the YouTube video mindset right now. I was getting ready to start working on another project for my other job that has nothing to do with making YouTube videos. And then I get my second notification saying that I got a copyright strike. Fucking bullshit. Anyway. So what I'm going to do is just do the voiceover for the Let's Go Sourcing Goodwill video. Then I'm going to have to listen to the other one that I got a copyright strike on and figured out what I can do with that one, because I don't even remember which video it said it was. I have to go back and listen to that video or watch that video or however you want. I don't know. Anyway, so let me get in my reseller mindset, because I was in another mindset that had nothing to do with reselling. Because I have a whole nother career outside of reselling that I don't talk about on YouTube, because why would I? But anyway.
Oh, that might be something.
So, I went to Goodwill. And I was walking around and filming a bunch of random overpriced shit. And I picked up some shoes, and they were ugly and dirty and overpriced. And I picked up some more shoes, and then I looked at some other stuff, and basically everything was overpriced. Didn't really see much of anything. Wandered around, blah blah blah. Saw a bunch of people that looked like they were half dead. Tweakers, I don't know. Something going on, because they were staggering everywhere, looking like someone threw skin on a skeleton. And one of them looked like basically looked like a zombie with a wig on. Coincidentally, I saw the zombie wig lady again another time I went to Goodwill. Anyway, seems like she's there every day, because
you wanna get those?
I went there the day I recorded the video. She was there, and then I went again.
I think so, if they were.
And the other time I went, I accidentally went on a day when they were having a sale that I didn't even know about, and the prices were triple what they were in this video. So, yeah, Goodwill is shitty as hell. Because in the video, you'll see,
There's a pair of Timberland boots
hopefully I show the prices. because in the video the prices were $2.99 and $3.99, and I think some of the phones were like $4.99 or $5.99. But when I went on the day of the sale, the prices were double or triple what they were in the video. Some of them were $10.99 on the day of the sale, and they were different prices, but all of them were way more on the day of the sale than they are normally.
This is an old western.
The only thing that I found, I'm kind of glad that I'm doing the voiceover, because I'll be able to talk about something that I found in the video that I kicked myself for not grabbing. And I even mentioned it in the video, but you won't hear that because I'm having to do a voiceover, because YouTube is a bunch of fucking little bitches and they want to give me a copyright strike for no reason. But anyway,
I found it. That's still crazy.
there were some little see-through phones, like regular, like old school corded
How much?
I don't know.
home phones, and they were see-through, or I don't know. They were clear or see-through, so you could see all the stuff inside them. And I'm in the original audio for the video. When I saw them, I'm like, usually I would pick those up.
These crazy prices. Stacy,
Then, like, after I stopped recording, I looked them up.
They're clean, so never mind.
But then, for some reason, I didn't go back and grab them. But then when I went back again, the other time, I was specifically going back to grab those, because they were like $50 phones. And they wanted, like, I think it was $3.99 or $2.99 or something like that for them. And they were gone when I went back, so it pissed me off. But I was able to find some more stuff. So I haven't made that video yet of the stuff that I found the other time. But anyway, the whole point is, when I was there for this video, the prices were one price when I was walking around that day. But then I went back on the day of the sale, which I didn't even know they were having the sale that day, because I wasn't notified or anything. So I just randomly decided to go because I was over there, so I decided to drop in to see if I could find those phones, because I was kicking myself for passing up $100 that I could have made. Well, pretty much $100, because they were only like $2.99 each, or I don't know. So I would have made like $90 profit, something like that. Anyway, what I did get that I found in that video, well, I also regretted not grabbing those walkie-talkies that I showed in the video, because I was gonna get them, but my wife said not to, because she claimed she looked them up. But then I looked them up later, and the ones she found were some good ones. But I think she was looking at some of the other ones and mistook them. I guess she mistakenly thought that because some of the other ones didn't go for much, that the ones she found didn't go for much. But the ones she found were a different pair, or different, I don't know. They still would have been worth picking up, but because they were only
most of the shit they have in here is
$2.99, I think, for the pair. If I remember correctly. I don't know. I think I showed it in the video.
I have too much stuff like that already.
Either way, they were worth picking up, because I think we probably would have made at least 25 or.
From the looks of it.
We wouldn't have made 25, but Well, yeah, we would. Technically,
I
we
don't
probably
see
would
what was
have
in
because
that.
they probably would have gone for like $30. I don't know. Maybe more, depending on which platform I sold them on. But we passed on those. Ended up putting them back.
Hell,
There was some other stuff that I didn't get on camera, but I ended up putting it back.
Phones might be
Forgot what it was already.
something.
There were some.
I found
Man,
some
what
like
was
that
it?
before and made some decent money on them, but I don't know because I can't see the brand or anything.
We
else.
found a lot of overpriced clothing items that day. I picked up a
that was with me, so
polo by Ralph Lauren. Sweater, a vintage sweater. I think we can make a decent amount of money on that. I was contemplating whether or not to pick up some other clothing related items, but I didn't show those on camera either because I stopped filming because there were too many people there that day, number one. And it seemed like every time I took a step I was almost bumping into someone. And that, and people were getting way too close to me. And there were only a few of us that were wearing masks. And like I said, some of the people there, I don't know if they were sick or on drugs or what, but they did not look like normal, healthy people. They looked like something was really off or wrong about them, or with them, however you want to say it. Anyway, I was kind of getting nervous because I've already been sick and I already had the fucking virus and I don't want to catch it again. So that's why I didn't really want to film very much that day. I was trying to film, but I started getting nervous because of all the people, and yeah. Anyway, I found, I think I showed the suits and stuff like that, but I didn't really, when I was filming the suits, I didn't really look at many of the labels or anything to see what was there. But after I was filming, I found a couple that were kind of high end, but not really. I don't know. I think they probably would have gone for maybe $100 or something like that, at most, maybe. But I ended up not picking those up either because I think one of them they had it priced at like $29.99, and the other one was $19.99, I think. But then I found a hole in that one, I found a hole in one of them, like right under the armpit. There was a hole, so I decided not to pick that one up. I can't really remember what else we found that day. Most of the stuff we found was after I stopped filming, because I went and walked to the other side of the store where they had, and that was something else. For some reason, I was trying to film the, like, where they have all the artwork and all the other random crap. But for some reason, I filmed like this, I think it was like a microwave box or something. I didn't catch, they had this amplifier and some other stuff with it for $600 over there.